Y'all see my top three?
Oh
Top
my
three ever.
god. I got
Top
that
three
on a
ever.
t-shirt too. That's crazy.
Welcome to Bucket City. Unfortunately, we don't got Rel, but I got my boy JT, and we got
Yo,
Rose. You already know the
What's happening,
vibes.
bro?
Since JT sent you here, we're gonna start off with this topic. Is PG a top 5 shooting guard in the league?
bro. Cause I know people are gonna be saying like he's small. If it's small forward or shooting guard, he's top five. Either or position, he's top five at it, bro. And go ahead, Rose, because I
So
know you want to start.
No, I was just thinking, like, as far as like shooting
If you,
guards.
if you want to say D Book is the best one, who can you put? Who else we can put ahead? Book,
so who's the top 5? We got D Book,
Zach,
Donovan Mitchell,
Spider.
Zach. Would y'all put Jalen Brown up there?
Not over PG, bro. Come on, not over
I,
PG,
I'm just
bro.
naming
Come
the
on.
top 5 shooting guards.
I gave y'all Donovan Mitchell, Spider, and Book, but even I don't think they're better than PG.
What about Klay Thompson?
No, 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 bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
I mean, I can't think of no other shooting guards. Who else?
You want to talk about CJ? No, he ain't better. Who else we could talk about? Is
you
Chris
talking about
Middleton a
just
shooting guard?
this season?
We not talking about this season. PG played like 20 games, bro. He,
Are we
he
talking?
wants to be
I'm
mad
just
at
making.
me.
No, I'm just making sure, bro. If we talking about career,
He only played. He gotta be, and even that
so
small forward. Oh,
so
you had some more shooting guards.
no, I was just thinking. I was just thinking.
I don't. It ain't no five better than PG at this
I'm just
job.
not big on Paul George, bro.
A lot of people aren't. A lot of people
I'm
aren't.
just not big on Paul George, bro.
A lot of people aren't. I ain't mad at you though. Not
I
about
mean,
that. I can't blame you for it.
he's one of the great two-way players in the league.
As small forward, he's top five too. You got KD, Brian. Um, who else is a small forward better than him for real? Like easily better than him.
Kawhi, his teammate.
Kawhi healthy. Of course, Kawhi healthy. Who else?
Small forwards, ain't that many good ones.
Tatum. You want to say Tatum, but you got to
I would
put PG
definitely
right
say
after
Tatum.
Tatum. You got to put PG right after Tatum.
Is he better
And
than
I
Jimmy
don't think
Butler?
Tatum. Yes. Come on. Stop it. Come on. Come
That was
on.
just a question, bro.
We not doing.
uh,
We ain't starting. Jimmy.
It's yeah. It's not a. It's a legitimate question. Is it not?
what you mean by that?
I could say PG is better than Jimmy at literally everything except being a leader.
Oh, I've seen him lead his team to a finals. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, leadership. You drop PG on that Heat team, I still think they get to the finals.
Okay, that's crack. That got to be crack.
How is that crack?
That got to be crack.
How is that crack? He's better when he's the number one option. He literally
That's
plays
crack.
better as the number one option.
Okay, bro. So why, if he's so good as the number one option, why he can't play great as the second option?
Two
Mm.
different game styles, two separate roles you
No,
got
no,
to
no, no.
play.
If you still getting the same. PG's literally should
But you
be
don't.
the same player. He should be the same player. As a matter of fact, you're
How?
getting easier shots because you're getting easier shots as the second option.
But you have the ball less. There's another guy you got to atone for. You got to give him the rock just as much. Like it's a lot that changes from being the number one option
The
and
defense
the
ain't
two guy.
focused on you because you're not the number one option. You should be able to still adapt.
That's not true. That's not true.
All right, bro.
We can't say it in layman's terms like these players aren't still who they are. Like, because at the end of the day, if you're game planning, against the Clippers fully healthy, you still gonna take into account. All right, PG, we still gotta take account for him. Kawhi, we still gotta take account for him. Those guys don't get no
If
slack.
I'm game planning, who do you think I'm game planning for more,
Both
Kawhi or
of them,
Paul George? No,
both
no, no,
of
no.
them.
One or the other. Who you think, Paul George or Kawhi?
Um,
No, it
I don't
shouldn't be
know.
no. It
No,
shouldn't be
no. Because
no.
Kawhi's game isn't as explosive as PG. It's not. Kawhi plays really in control of everything he does. He doesn't
Jay,
play out of the offense, nothing like that.
I'm gonna answer the question for you. It's gonna be Kawhi, bro. Every single team is gearing for Kawhi more than they're
It's
gearing for
hand
Paul
in
George,
hand
bro.
to me. It's hand in
No, it's
hand to me.
not. No, it's not.
Kawhi's a better version of PG. Not a better version, but like a more like he's the best two-way player in the league.
So it's
As
levels.
far as like,
So that's what you're
yeah,
trying to tell me. All right.
yeah,
That's good.
but their game style is two separate. It's two separate things. Like PG is he goes out, he creates shots, he play makes for everybody, he does all that. Kawhi is I'm gonna lock you up on defense. I'm gonna go get my buckets on offense. That's all I'm gonna do. PG does a little bit of everything.
Well, how far you got the Clippers going, JT, with a healthy Paul George?
Me being a fan, I can say we can knock off if we get the 7th seed. I can say we knock off Memphis and possibly, depending on who the matchup is, the second round team, we can maybe make the conference finals. That's me talking as a fan. Realistically, we might lose to the Suns because I don't know if we'll beat the T Wolves in that playing game. But we beat the T Wolves, hey, we might make some noise.
The Clippers right now, y'all sitting at the 8th seed. Yeah, y'all probably locked in at that seed.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what y'all do.
I'll be right
Let's
back.
see. All right.
I'm still with Mike though.
Let's talk about this Grizzlies and Suns games. What y'all thoughts on that game?
The Grizzlies and Sun game.
Yeah.
I
Well,
ain't really.
the Grizzlies were missing 5 of their starters and still managed to beat the Suns.
Man,
A
the
fully healthy
Grizzlies.
Suns team.
That's why I keep saying, like, bro, I can see the Grizzlies making it out the West. I can because like they don't have the same playoff experience that the Suns or a lot of people in the league have. Period. But they play together. Like they play like a college team. Those guys love each other. Those guys, the camaraderie, all that shit that goes together. That's something to have against in a conference where it's not clear like who's the best player in the conference. In my opinion, it's not really clear of who's the best player in the conference is that's going to be in the playoffs. Like is Steph the best player in the West? Is it Ja the best player in the West? Is it Book? Is it CP3? And majority of the time when we get to the postseason, the best player in the conference usually comes out. Like more than often, the best player in the conference usually comes out. We don't know who the best player in the West is. We really don't. Even though the Suns have been the most dominant team in the league, I can really see Memphis beating them. I don't see why people just say just cast them off as they're not first round exits or they just too young or anything like that. Nah, bro, these niggas can go ball. They can go ball right now. And I don't think Ja is as hurt as he's coming up. I think Ja gonna be healthy game 1. I think he might just be sitting out.
D Book dropped 41 that game, and Memphis still found a way to win. No Steven Adams, no Triple J, and no Ja.
So just Bane, Dylan Brooks, Tyus Jones.
Bane was out.
Damn,
No, Bane was out too.
Benjamin Bane didn't play either.
Nope, they were down. 4 of their starters was out. Bane, Adams,
So
Triple
who beat
J, and
them?
Ja.
What the hell?
So the starting lineup was Zaire Williams, DeAndre Melton, Dylan Brooks, Kyle Anderson, Xavier Tillman.
What was it? Did the Suns sit any players? Like, did they play and then they just sit in the fourth quarter, or like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
D Book played 37. Chris Paul played 32 minutes. Mikal Bridges 33.
They tried to win. That's crazy, but I mean, hey man, what today is the 4th? 12 days. 12 days.
Like JT said, I got the Grizzlies can go to the Western Conference Finals. I ain't believe it, but this team is too good. They're
Yeah,
they're
they
playing
really are.
without Ja and they're going crazy.
They scare me for real. They really scare me. The only reason that I was talking as a fan, but even if the Clippers do run into them, they really scare me, bro.
Like
as they should.
they're the team to beat. They're gonna be a team, a force to be reckoned with.
Definitely.
Oh, you already know we gotta talk about these Nets and how they just lost back-to-back games to the Bucks and the Hawks.
Yo, bro, we just like we've been talking about, bro, because I know it's another team we're gonna end up talking. We're gonna have to end up talking about them before we get off this spot, bro. The Nets are, I don't know, they just don't have it. I don't even know how to explain it because the Bucks game, the Bucks, their whole game plan is give the ball to KD, and KD will take us to the promised land. But I think the problem with that is that's not the type of player KD is or ever has been for real. Don't get me wrong, Kevin Durant has one of the highest IQs in the league, but as far as like a guy that just says, "Look, take me home," I don't think he can do that. The best thing for KD would have to he have to be on his like a on a good solid team where it's like the Suns. The Suns would be a perfect
Hmm
team for KD. Like with just everybody is good, everybody knows their role, everybody knows what they have to do. That would be a perfect team for KD to be on. I don't think KD can pull carry jobs like that, bro. And that showed against the Bucks and the Hawks. The first half, I think he had like eight assists in the first half, and they were up. But in the second half, when he had to start putting points up because the Bucks just keep coming back, coming back, coming back, that's when they really gave up the lead because now nobody else getting involved. Nobody else is good. Bruce Brown, Goran Dragic, trash. Like these boys are trash. They can't do nothing. Like can't do nothing. Like come on, bro. You gotta Brooklyn is. I don't know. I don't know. They got some shit to figure out, man.
I feel like, and I said this, they should have kept James Harden and traded Kyrie. Because now James Harden is a playmaker. That's what they're missing right now. They're having KD
100%.
do everything, and it's just not working for them in their favor right now.
You
Kyrie
know,
is disappearing. Full time Kyrie is disappearing right now.
and
I
then
can't.
and just update. Ben Simmons is out for the rest of the season, which I figured. And niggas was telling me that I was crazy for saying that I was not Ben Simmons was not gonna play for the rest of the year. And yeah, that nigga's officially out for the rest of the season. So nigga, they shouldn't have traded, James Harden. And to be honest, I would have told the nigga suck it up. You gonna finish the season here, nigga, and we gonna roll the dice for what the fuck, because we all knew
But I
that
mean,
eventually Kyrie is gonna be full time. I just don't understand why the Brooklyn Nets just didn't say fuck you, nigga. Like we just gonna, cause I'm just gonna keep you. Like if you want to
Hmm
walk, nigga, you can walk. Because at the end of the day, I don't think Ben Simmons he ain't came back this year. So what the fuck y'all niggas traded him for? And it's gonna be another season, the off season, where they gotta figure out what the fuck they want to do as far as KD and as far as Kyrie goes, and can they really pull the franchise? Because clearly, this postseason run to me is gonna tell what the management gonna do as far as the upcoming seasons and what the Brooklyn Nets is gonna look like. I know KD gonna say, "Hey man, I'm trying to stay in Brooklyn," but if you're not winning and you're not really contending, nigga, you gonna leave.
I don't know though, because I feel like him and Bron are they're at the climax of their careers. Not to say they're declining as players or anything, but like they're at the point where, well, Bron is at least. Bron is at the point where, look, I don't gotta prove anything. Like I know Bron is a top two player, consensus, like top three, but I don't have nothing else to prove. Like if we trash, cool, we just trash. But I know where I'm at. Like KD's situation, he might be on the, of course, like I just got to get one more ring, one more Finals MVP, and I'm stamped. I'm stamped as a top 10 player. I'm stamped as a guy that can get it done. KD's still after that, but at the same time, if he doesn't get it, he's still up there as far as like a top 20 player ever, and we know who Kevin
But
Durant is.
But at the end of the day, that would drastically change the trajectory of his career if he never wins a championship outside of the Golden State years. I think
Oh
we'll
yeah,
be
I
having
hundred
a
percent
totally
agree.
dip. I think we'll totally be looking at him in a totally different light. That's why I say, unlike LeBron, KD still has something to prove in that situation. If he doesn't get it done, then we look at him in a totally different light.
Yeah,
I'm
we
still
look at him
giving
in a
him a
different light now.
chance. I'm still giving him a chance, but it's like it's like the clock is running. You know what I'm saying? It's fourth quarter, my
Yeah,
nigga, and it's about time for you to like really get it done because I don't know how many really great years Kevin Durant has left in the
and
tank.
you know what's one thing I just thought about this too on the fly. A thing that a lot of KD fans would do is, they be like, well, he went against Bron. Not too many people beat Bron. The thing is, Kevin Durant has had multiple opportunities to show us that he's on the same plateau as LeBron, that he should be held to the same breath as him. He's had the series in 2016 where they blew the 3-1. He had last year. You got to get his foot over the line, and then you went 0 for 6 in overtime. Like, you've had opportunities to show us that you can carry or you can get the job done, bro. And now you're at the end of your career. You're not to say you're declining or anything, but you got Giannis. Like, that man not going nowhere. Giannis is getting better. Giannis is on the come up, and he's already up there with you. He's already, so a lot of people better than you. So, man, it's like, to your point, yeah, like KD has no excuses. Like, he has to. If he wants to be held to that high regard, he has to get one by himself. He has to get one outside of that Golden State shit, bro. I don't see by himself, but just outside of Golden State, because that was cheating.
Yeah.
That was
Like
cheating.
right now they're in the playing. They're not moving out of playing, so they're gonna have to play the Hornets. And in a playing situation where anything happen, I think the Hornets could win. I have the Hornets winning that.
You have the Hornets beating the Nets.
In the playing, I do.
KD gonna drop 80 on them boys if he have to. KD is going, but then again, I can see
They
why
own
you
the
say
season
that.
series. They own the season series. The Hornets do. It's
I
like
can
two to
see why
one.
you say that because I ain't get to say, go in on the Hawks. The Hawks game, I watched that a little bit. KD had like 25 in the first quarter, and they were down 12. I'm like, bro, what the hell? So like, he really has to pick. Do I want to be a? Do I have to be a? Do I have to get my team involved, or do I get me going? And either way,
Hmm
it's looking like a lose-lose situation. So like, man, they gotta put a better team around them. They gotta get a better coach. It's like they got too much shit to do, and not enough time to do it.
Yeah, the season damn near over, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they stuck in
and
the playing.
and this another year, Giannis gonna get better. He shot 30% this year. Next year, he could fuck around and shoot 34 from three. Giannis, come on, KD, you gotta come on, man. Your time running short. That's another year
So
Joel and B get better. That's another year Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum be on KD ass. Jason Tatum don't like KD for some reason, man. Like, you run out of time, bro.
so is it safe to say that Giannis is better than KD?
I would. I would say it.
What about what about
At
you,
this
Ro?
point, at this point, yeah, that's not wild.
In my opinion, Giannis been the best player in the league since the bubble year. I know what happened in the bubble, but that whole course of the regular season, excluding the dumb shit that happened in the bubble, what he did the next year and this year, yeah, Giannis, it's been him.
Would you say Giannis is MVP this season? Because I
Yes,
got him.
yes.
I got him. Yeah, I got him jumping Joker in the MVP talks. I have him winning it this year.
He's been too consistent. He's been consistent all year long. And if I'm not mistaken, every single month his production and the main stats have gone up. Like his points have gone up, his rebounds have gone up. Every single month, it's slowly going up, up, up. He was dealing with a lot of injuries at first. The team has had a lot of different starting lineups. We know Joker hasn't had his main two guys all season, but I mean, you still got to ball out, and you're the 6th seed. I wouldn't feel right giving the 6th seed the MVP when this other guy is a top 3 seed in this conference, got the same production, if not better than you. In the last week and a half, he been kicking everybody's ass. I'm sorry, man.
So, with that being said, do you feel like Russ didn't deserve MVP that year?
2017?
Yeah.
Hell no. Hell yeah. Russell
But he was
100%
a 6th seed.
deserved that.
But he was 6th seed.
Yeah, he was a 6th seed that year.
Man, y'all, come on, bro. Y'all know that.
That's
31,
a little
11,
bit
and
different.
11. 31, 11, and 11.
What's the difference?
Because what
31,
JT saying,
11, and 11.
the production, like Giannis production, it's not even the production. If you look at like the players compared, it's just totally different.
Looking at it now, because he's done it like 3. How many times has he done it now, Josh? Russ averages triple-double. Like 3. Looking at it
3,
now,
yes, 3
it's
seasons.
mediocre to him. But like in 2017, we were still under the impression that was one of them records that's just never going to get broken again. Like the 100-point game, 100 points. In my opinion, never mind, I ain't going to say that on TV. But I ain't going to say that. But that's what that averaging a triple-double for a season, that's something we never thought was going to ever happen. He just did it. He just did it smooth. Like 31, 11, and 11, that's nuts. You can't give that award to nobody else, bro.
So, I'm trying to figure out why Jokic can't get the MVP this year.
Because
He
the
ain't
players
averaging
ahead of
31, 11,
him.
and 11.
Because the players ahead of him.
Because it's like if you look at the players ahead of him, it got a little bit harder versus when Russ won his.
Jokic is
No,
averaging
I'm not asking. No, I'm not talking about Russ, but I'm talking about like this year.
Jokic is averaging like 26, 13, and 8. And I think Giannis is at like 30, 13, or 12, and 6. Same production. Giannis has got more points. And we know Giannis is better defensively, and his team is a top 3 seed.
If Jokic get the 6th seed, he's gonna get MVP this year.
He probably will get it, but I think it should go to Giannis.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna give him back to back.
I think voters fatigue really stops players from getting MVPs when they deserve it. Like 2018, I don't know. Let's not go into other years, but this year, I don't want to give it to Jokic, bro.
It just don't be surprised when it's Jokic. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no, I won't be. If you put a gun to my head and say pick who's gonna win MVP, I'd probably say I don't know. I'm probably gonna die.
Yo,
it's 3 different people.
What seed were the Nuggets last season when he won it?
They were the 3rd.
Third. I mean, he's gonna give you them numbers regardless. So the numbers thing, yeah, I guess you're gonna have an argument of him being in the MVP discussion every year. Because with no Jamal Murray,
I just think
he's
because
gonna
no
put up that
Jamal
production.
Murray and no MPJ and what he's able to accomplish and how that's been able to sway people in the NBA community and NBA voters. That's why I think he's gonna get MVP this year. The narrative is behind it. That's why he's gonna get MVP this year.
Yeah.
That's why,
Narrative wise, yeah, it's gonna be his. Narrative wise. You carried, you put up the same production, you probably the most efficient, probably leading the league in EPR, all them advanced stats and shit. He gonna probably get it, but my pick and the Greek freak,
Giannis.
man. Greek freak is going nuts.
So, do y'all think the Jazz have reached their ceiling?
I have no faith in Jazz.
Let me get a trash can. Hold on. Man, let me find an envelope. Uh, roll them niggas up and light that bitch. Jazz pack in the air, man. Get them niggas gone. Donovan gone. Rudy gone. I need all of them gone. Just going to rebuild. Matter of fact, just sell the franchise. Utah
So
ain't
where
been
would you
good for
trade?
shit.
So we train Rudy and Dom Mitch. What's a realistic
Man,
destination you would see these
relocate
two
to
at?
Seattle. Just
He
go
said
to
go to
Seattle.
Seattle.
The problem with the Rudy Gobert situation is nobody gonna want that nigga's contract.
There's been two teams interested in him. It's the Mavericks and there's another team that he was available that
Oh
they would try
no.
to trade for him. So it's
Mavericks
like
don't sound bad.
I lost notification, but it was somebody. Oh, I remember it was the Mavs. But I think he could realistically help certain teams, like the Mavericks, obviously, because they kind of need a big man. He is an old school big. He does not. He doesn't fit in today's modern NBA, but you make do with what you got. I think Donovan Mitchell should go to the Knicks.
Girl, nobody want to go to the Knicks.
I think if the Knicks could land Donovan Mitchell, they can get more talent over there. They just need that one like superstar caliber player. I'm just gonna say that because people have different definitions for superstar these days. So this superstar caliber player, if he joins the Knicks, I feel like other people would go join him.
I don't know, man.
Well,
I'm
where
gonna
do you
have
think he should go?
anywhere but the Utah Jazz. Shit, anywhere but the Utah Jazz, the Sacramento Kings. I mean, what is? I don't know what's his contract situation. Either way, uh, a team that pretty what contending team that need a point guard slash shooting guard who's would of his skill set. Would you what would you say?
Y'all still talking about Spider?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
where he should go. I said the Knicks. I think that's the only reasonable destination at this point.
Mm, I don't even know. Cause Spider's so count. He's a 6'1" guard. He's 6'1". He's not really that much of a playmaker. He's good defensively, but his size doesn't like.
What about Miami? Yeah, I think Miami's a good fit. Put him next
Um,
to Jimmy Butler.
you gotta think like, what do Miami give up for him?
No, I don't know. I don't even know his contract. Let me see what his contract was like. Because he's wasting his years in Utah.
Yeah, he really is.
And then him and Rudy Gobert got this little feud going on for whatever reason.
He really does, bro. He don't want to be there. He just doesn't want to be there.
you don't pass that nigga the ball.
And it's crazy because there's plays where I watch that Rudy's literally wide open and just don't pass him the ball.
I sent it in YouTube. I mean, Twitter group chat, bruh. Nigga had Clay Thompson on him and didn't want to pass him the ball. That's a simple, easy play. He either gonna get fouled or he gonna, you know what I'm saying, get an and one. He at least gonna go to the free throw line. Like that's another foul that, and like you just gotta like literally take advantage of the mismatches that the defense give you. That's a mismatch, and nigga, you don't want to give your big man the ball. I know you say, I know there's a stipulation and there's the conception that Rudy Gobert don't play like a big man, but nigga, in my situation, to see the times that I've seen, like nigga, he not even getting the opportunity to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be if you do give him the opportunity, it's few and far between, and it's to the point where he out of rhythm. So I just think that like in that situation where you got Clay on you in that particular situation, you got to give him the ball. Like that's just smart basketball, and for whatever reason, he just didn't pass him the ball. And I just think that's a micro. thing of what usually happens in games where they maybe switch on Rudy Gobert. There's a smaller dude on Rudy Gobert. He sealed, got the the smaller dude sealed, and they just don't pass him the ball.
He's not in
I think it's because they have their offense is strictly on perimeters. Like they're gonna switch on Rudy Gobert, and then they'll give him the ball while he's open down there on the block. When you got like smaller guards where he could easily score.
Oh no, but
Rudy, Rudy,
Jazz is
he should be at least averaging somewhere between 16 and 20 points in that offense.
that's not wild. But again, he for whatever reason or reasons that nigga don't be averaging that. Nigga, he should be averaging at least 10 points on just hustle plays. I'm talking about, all right, bro, you hustling, you so big, nigga, you hustling a nigga to the block and you just big and just shooting over a nigga. That's 2 points. Nigga, you should be
Mm-hmm.
getting easy putbacks. Nigga, that's just 10 points right there. And then you got 10 points in you where you should be able to get, a couple extra points here and there. I feel like averaging 15 or 16 is not wild.
Like he should have more points.
Man,
For
blow them
sure.
niggas up, man. Blow it up. Blow it up.
Yeah, I think
Get them
I hate
niggas
to say
going.
it, but
Utah
I
need
don't
to
know.
relocate to Seattle and become the Sonics. And blow that
They
shit up, start the rebuild.
they've been mediocre since they've been in Utah. King of the court, 3 dribbles. We got Katie, Melo, T Mac, Kobe, Jordan, AI. Who wins this King of the court?
Go ahead,
Go
bro.
ahead,
You say it's gonna
JT,
be
because he about to
nasty,
say
so
something
go ahead.
nasty. Oh boy.
If he get the ball first, he's not losing.
Who?
Allen Iverson.
Oh yeah, you drunk as fuck. You're drunk
If
as
he get the
shit.
ball first, he's not
You're
losing, bro.
drunk as shit, bro.
He's not
You're
losing.
drunk
So
as shit,
so
bro. You drunk as
JT
fuck.
obviously has AI winning.
Three
Rose, who
three
you got?
dribbles.
3 dribbles.
Tell me the I know it's not AI. So who's the other?
Katie, Melo, T Mac, Kobe, and Jordan. All great isolation players. JT nasty for picking AI. He ain't slick with that one.
Bro, to be honest, I could see a couple people winning. But like
You only pick one, Rose.
I'm gonna say Kevin Durant, bro. I just don't see nobody like it's probably Katie or Melo. I just think them and they all in their primes, Katie and Melo probably will win the most games. That's just my personal opinion. What about you?
See, this was like,
Josh, I gotta leave in like 10 minutes, by the way.
why? If I had to choose one,
I had to step
uh,
outside, dog.
just give me I'll probably go Kobe. If I had to choose one, 3 dribbles.
Okay, that's better than AI. Shit, this nigga drunk as fuck.
AI, man.
Yeah, you
If he
That's
drunk
get
as
the
shit.
ball
nasty.
first,
Bro,
he's not
even if
losing,
he
bro.
get the okay, so even if he get the ball first, he not winning, bro.
Why not? I don't think there's nobody on that list that can check AI. For one, none of them.
Bro, they can make everybody can make somebody. Everybody has good defense in their primes to the point where they can give somebody a run for their money. I believe
But
so.
he didn't fried all of those guys in their prime. He
Okay.
fried Jordan. He did. And Jordan, my favorite. He cooked the shit out of Jordan. Kobe, we know what he was doing to him. We seen
Okay.
that buku times. Three
Wow.
So,
dribbles. I'm not even come on. And Melo and KD and T Mac. We don't need to talk about their defense. We don't need to do that. We don't need to. Well, let's not even talk about them and make their case look worse.
so you think Allen Iverson is gonna score every single time he get the ball?
I don't see why he wouldn't. And plus, not to go with
Bro,
the
you sound drunk as hell. Bro,
to
you
go
put
with the.
for a person who bro, you should know, bro, he not gonna score every single time, bro. You know this. Come on now, bro.
Why
He's
not
gonna
though?
miss. He's gonna
Bro,
miss a couple
he
buckets.
gonna miss a couple buckets, bro. Come on now.
It's
He gonna have to get a
inevitable.
defensive
I
stop.
look at it as like this. For one, this is King of the Hill and it's 3 dribbles.
Right.
Him, Kobe, and Jordan are gonna play like it's the last game. It's the fate of the universe on the line because that's the type of players those guys
We're not.
are.
Okay, I'm not disputing that, but I'm telling you, he is not gonna go perfect. Like he's gonna go 7 for 7 and just wash niggas. He's not gonna do that.
Nobody
So
can
he's
guard him.
next
He
topic,
can
bro.
get to the rack.
Because I got 10
rack.
minutes, bro. This nigga not understanding what I'm saying, Josh. Because
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I don't see where he would take a shot that he can't make. Like I don't see him taking a bad
okay. So
shot.
even so say for example, say he start making the first 3 or the first 4. You telling me at fatigue at the end of the game, even if a shot he can make, he not gonna miss it. He gonna go perfect.
This is AI we're talking about, bro.
All right, bro. Next topic, because I gotta go. I got literally 8 minutes. I gotta go.
8 minutes. I'll make it quick, and then we could end. Tim Duncan, Hakeem, Larry, Shaq. You got to cut one of them.
Shaq.
Hakeem. You said Hakeem, Tim Duncan, and Shaq.
And Larry.
Shaq
I gotta cut one of them.
Shaq gotta go.
JT's cutting Shaq.
Shaq gotta go. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Shaq gotta go, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You said Shaq, Larry,
Shaq gotta go.
Hakeem,
Tim Duncan.
and Tim Duncan.
Shaq got to go,
bro.
JT's cutting Shaq. Who you cutting, Rose?
Bro.
All Hall of Fame players. Top 5 players in their positions.
Bro, I'm gonna have to say this, bro. I'm gonna have to do Larry. I'm not a big fan of Larry, so I'm gonna do Larry.
So we got Larry going, Shaq going.
Shaq going, bro. Shaq going.
How nasty do I want to be right now? Do I want to be?
I wouldn't say Shaq because, like, he's one of the only few niggas that 3-peated. So I you know, and was like the leading force of those 3-peats.
Yeah, Kobe with him.
Those other guys, I seen them. Kobe was a part. Don't get me wrong, but like, you know, Shaq was that dude for them 3 championships.
I'm calling Hakeem. Bye, Hakeem. You out of here.
Oh, bro, you tripping. Oh, no, bro, you tripping. That's one player that ain't. No, Hakeem ain't. He ain't getting cut out of that one, bro. You tripping.
He's damn near the best player on there. He damn near, like, as far as like the best player, he's probably the best player in between them 4 names.
I got cut one. Hakeem, bye.
Oh yeah, you tripping, man. Bro. Yeah, you tripping. Crazy. You tripping.
Rose, you know what time it is.
So I'm about to say.
Go ahead. What's your Tim Duncan can stay. Hakeem could go though. It was close, but I'm keeping Shaq, I'm keeping Larry, and I'm keeping Tim Duncan. So Hakeem gotta go for me.
All right.
Nasty takes, Rose. You owe like 3.
All right.
But you give us 1 because I know you gotta get up out of here.
Tell Jay to go first. Yeah, a nasty take. You gotta take one nasty take before you go.
Every single time we in the show, nasty take. It's tradition.
I'm trying to think because I had a couple.
Wow, you stupid.
I'm gonna just go.
Wait, what you said, JT?
I would take Jason Tatum before I take Luka. Like as far as building my team.
Oh yeah, you drunk as hell.
I pick Jason Tatum before Luka, bro.
You drunk as hell.
Rose, Luka better. Don't get me wrong. Luka better, but I'm picking Taylor.
All right. My nasty take. Well, I'm just a Laker hater. I just think the Lakers gonna. Oh, my fault. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I said, my nasty take before I go. I guess the Lakers is gonna suck for like the next couple years. Is that nasty? I guess.
Yo, his takes are never fun. He don't never have no fun, crazy.
I don't have no crazy takes, bro. What? I just think they gonna suck.
Yo, you got fun one.
Okay,
listen.
If you think this a fan me. Okay, Dame is gonna be all NBA next year. How about that?
See, there you go. See, was that so hard?
No, that's spicy. That's spicy. That's spicy.
Westbrook is better than John Stockton. I don't care what anybody says. He's better.
God. Oh my god.
If
I
they both
agree.
on the board, come
I
on. We
agree.
all know the majority of people
I
are taking
agree.
Westbrook over John
I
Stockton.
agree.
We're not doing this.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing.
See, JT, no. If
I'm
you're
not
on the board,
disagreeing.
if both of them are on the draft board, you're taking Westbrook over John Stockton 9 times out of 10.
Bro,
You're not taking him.
if you put it in the draft scenario, Russ gonna be one of the first
Okay. Where
30
do you
people
have
taken.
before I go? I only got a couple more minutes. Where do you have Russ as an all-time point guard?
Top 10.
Me?
Okay, that's not wild.
I got him like he's somewhere between. I think like 6 through 10. He's somewhere in between there.
That's not wild.
He's just like just outside the top 5.
He probably about top. Yeah, he probably about top. Yeah, he top 10. Top 10. Top 10. I can't think of my list right off the top of my head, but he's definitely top 10.
Rose over here talking about he gonna take John Stockton. That's crazy to
No,
think.
I wouldn't say that. I was just saying because most people would say John Stockton is a top 5 point guard, so that's why I asked y'all that. But then again, if you have me on the draft board, yes, I'm taking Russell Westbrook over John Stockton, of course.
Bro, if you put us in an all-time draft, and it's 30, is it 30 or 31 two teams in the league?
32 teams. Just say 30. I think
Russ is
32
going in the
teams.
first round. Russ is going to be drafted in the first round.
You talking about like in an all-time draft?
All-time, Russ is going first round.
I don't think so.
You think there are 30 players better than him?
Like all-time draft.
It ain't even gotta be better than him. I'm just talking about just building a team. I like drafting. Russ is
Like
going first
all-time
round.
draft. I would have to think about that, bro. That'd actually be but having him in the first round when you have it in that context, that's not wild. I don't see that's not wild actually.
It's not at all.
That's the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen. My boy Rose, JT, y'all know the vibes. Y'all know where to find us. Follow us. We
This
everywhere.
nigga wants to go get some food.
We is out of here. Y'all enjoy. Y'all tune in next time.
For sure.
Yeah.